my screen. Hold up.
All right.
Let's see. All right. There we go. Let's see here. This shit should go away. Window capture. Group call. Motherfucker.
I was telling them that we need to get some math and stay up for 20 days and just to learn or whatever.
Oh, it's fucking nuts. Okay.
That shit we were saying last night.
Yeah, I believe that. Let's see. We go on.
They told me go watch that live. No cleaning the outside of the window for 4 hours.
Oh yeah. I was like, what the fuck, dude? What's he smoking? Hold up, but that's okay. You gotta be told something to learn something, unless you just figure it out some other way.
I told them earlier. I said, imagine all this stuff you're going through. I said, imagine this is what we all went through, dude.
Yeah, but like he's at an advantage that I wouldn't at. I didn't have someone tell me, hold up, wait, don't do that. I had to find the fuck out. You know, but the reason I think we choose, I'm gonna speak for you too, is because Luke takes such an interest in it, man. He don't bullshit around. There's one guy that I trained before. He was on joke time too much, man. It was all a joke, and he was
saying that the other day.
That's what you said.
Exactly. Yeah, he was too busy wanting to show me his shit on his car and his truck and talking to his girlfriend. I'm like, bro, put your phone. I was like, do you not understand? Like, you're getting like I charge like anywhere from 80 to 100. People charge 80 to 100 bucks an hour just to learn this shit, and you're like, all right, let's go on to the next thing, motherfucker. You ready to go on to the next thing when I say it, man? And then I didn't hear from him for months. And I finally saw him. Yeah, I'm going to start practicing soon. I said, motherfucker, no, you're not. You ain't called me. He said, well, you haven't called me to let me know when you're free. You fucking kidding me, dude? I'm supposed to call you? No. Jaybird.
I forgot to wipe that fucking.
Jaybird and I'm going to tag you with.
What were you up to? Just watching some shit about?
For me?
Yeah.
I'm sharing this in all the groups right now. Right now, this is in let's see.
Get your grind on.
Batman window tint group. I got to get your name. I got to go back. All right, so Batman group, and then now it's in mobile window tint group. With these dudes. I was in there just posting some shit. I went on Reddit. There's a window tint section on Reddit. It's got like 70,000 members. And I was looking at different. Yeah, that's where I'd found where that dude said that he was with Suntech for 20 years, dude. He was with Suntech for 20 years buying from them. And then out of a sudden, nowhere, they said, you have to buy at least this many or this amount of film per year, and you have to have a brick and mortar store. Yep, or you're not buying from us. I said, man, talk about the loyalty they have to their customers. 20 years, bro. That's more than longer than you've been alive. This dude's been buying tint from them and only them, and they're like, well, you need to spend X amount, probably like I would say, I'm not sure, 10,000 a year, or sorry, can't help you. That's them. That's how they roll.
Damn.
Talk about that. And I keep telling people, and I was looking on that I was looking on the Reddit, like anyone go on there, just Google Reddit window tint. And like there's people like bragging about how cool they are, they're like, I got Lumar on mine, I got Suntech, and I'm like, dude, y'all don't realize that you're paying all this money for this film, and you could be, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you think you're cool because you got that brand, I'm like, nobody knows the brand of there's no logo on the fucking tint. It's just dark, right? Like no one knows you have that but you. You're the only one that knows you paid more for that. But some people just feel better about themselves. They sleep better at night knowing that they spent 3 times the same thing with the tint brush. Some people really feel better about themselves because they spent $40 plus shipping on a fucking wallpaper brush when they could have got it for $5 at Home Depot. They feel better about themselves. That's the fact. I looked it up on ChatGPT. There's actually a thing where people feel better just because they pay more for a thing. It's just they feel better. I'm a victim of it. I got these piece of shit $70 Nike Elite shorts on, bro. You know how much these fuckers were? $70. I thought I was cool. $70 for these fucking shorts. and strings are falling off the logos. This one's embroidered, but the other one, the fucking it's screen print, it's falling off. I'm like, man, it's bullshit. I fell into the same trap.
I'm announcing I'm gonna build some of those magnetic lights, about 20 or 30 of them. I'm giving them all away. I'm Batman window.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's weird you said that. Right before we hopped on here, I just bought from Amazon, I bought 4 magnets, I bought some felt, and I bought one of those flat flashlights. And then some plexiglass, like acrylic, like real thin. And it's gonna be in here not today, but tomorrow, Sunday. So yeah, that's crazy you said that, because Jaybird, you, Jaybird, and what you call, we're talking about that, right? Was that earlier today?
Jeremy, yeah.
Jeremy, yeah. And I was like, man, that's a good idea. I need to get one of them, because my flashlight's going dead, dude. My flashlight, it has 2 modes, bright and extra bright. Now it's just got 1 mode, and I'm like, I'm having to hold it and get it. If I just had that little light thing, and I don't mind spending the dough, the $130, but I'm gonna try to make it myself for a couple bucks.
Man, I mean, might as well.
That flashlight's rechargeable. I do like, yeah.
I announced it in hey, that's a good idea. Just put it straight on a flashlight and spin the flashlight around.
Yeah. Instead of, because right now I got this 4-foot LED light and I'm having to hold it and move it and move it. If I'm just right there, it points it directly where you're at. It doesn't need to be super bright. It just points right there. If you watch the video of the dude using it, I'm sure you've seen it. It's perfect.
I announced it on Matt's channel earlier. I said, we're going to be giving away some magnetic tint lights. He goes, what do I got to do to enter? I said, you just got to comment. We're going to have a post. You just have to comment on Batman's window tinting. I told him.
That's funny as fuck, dude. I'm gonna figure out how to make it Sunday, and I'll make. Well, the only thing is those lights, like the square light. That's just the most expensive part. I found them on Amazon for like $14. I'm gonna test the theory, make sure it works. Then I'll probably order a few and give some away to some people or something. But then just make a video showing like how to do it. Like I saw someone made a video
to make it yourself.
Yeah, and links and shit. But I saw. Remember Jeremy was talking about that backpack sprayer. I saw somebody put one of them together, a DIY backpack sprayer.
Yeah, $100 for everything or something instead of $400 or $250 or whatever.
Yeah, which there's nothing wrong with the high. Yeah, Brandon Hall, good dude. Hey, I like that. Brandon Hall's very active in it.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is. He's the one that he can hook niggas up with a nice discount code for Tint Club. I don't know how he's got that much juice, but that's pretty cool, man.
That nose looked like it laid down better. No, look.
Yeah, way better.
Is it moving or no?
What was the issue before?
It was like binding in the nose. I thought maybe it's too long. You know what I mean?
Oh, possibly, yeah.
And then I told him, don't cut it down too far low if you're having a problem tucking it, and then trying to double shrink it, kind of. I mean.
Oh, yeah, you got to at least double or triple shrink it, because, dude, you should. The more you shrink on the outside, and if you can watch Matt Blackburn's videos on how to snap shrink, if you do that, you won't have to worry about double, triple, quadruple snapping. You just pull the corner of it back, and it's so much faster. Or just do the regular shrinking on the side like 3 times, and you should never have a finger pop up on the inside, the bottom once you install it. You should never. Because that right there is, I can't remember the last time I've had to, I'd have to think, but maybe once or twice. And of course, I'm a little bit more advanced than you, but still, it's like, if you just think about, the way I think about it is I'm taking a size large t-shirt and I'm shrinking it to like a small by putting it in the fucking washing machine on extra hot water for like 10 cycles. And I'm putting that large size shirt in there, making it a small, and I'm putting it on myself. It's going to be so tight. It's going to be like a regular size, I got to watch what I say, but rubber, right, on Mandingo. That thing ain't coming off. It's going to be hard to put on. Not super hard. It's going to be tight. It ain't coming off. It's going to stay on there.
That's the best. The tint should be hugging the window?
Yeah, because if not, let's just say when I was a little bit younger, I grabbed something golden that was a little bit bigger than I needed. And that thing just got stuck where it went in. That motherfucker was just stuck there looking at me. You know how embarrassing it is when you have let's say a shirt that's way bigger than you need.
The other day I passed by the street, bro, and there were have you ever seen the 2 dogs when they're stuck together?
No.
When they're humpy, there was two dogs stuck together, bro.
Really?
And yeah, what's crazy is one was trying to go one way and one was trying to go the other way, right? And
It
they're
pinched up
stuck.
on the pillar.
They're stuck, right?
Look, you got the tuck tool?
And there was another dog trying to get in there while they were stuck. He was trying to get on too.
Really?
Jesus Christ.
Damn. Here, let's
Got
see
any
that.
advice for this tucking here?
I'm looking at them. I would work on
There's
that,
a
right?
fucking pinch in this fucking.
You stick it in the side of it, like the side. Man, one of these days, I should have just stayed at my fucking
I think his
shop.
mic went out.
Mine, his?
Yo.
Mine didn't. Or did
He
mine?
hit the mute button. Okay.
My fault. Yo, I keep trying to get, because on my screen, there's these two fucking things that say my microphone's connected. And I don't know how to get them to fucking go away.
You got any advice on this tucking?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I would stick it in the seal, like stick that tuck tool on the side and just kind of run it up and down to open it up some. Because the more it opens,
big ass. There's a fucking crease in the side.
Well, that could be from two stations. I wouldn't throw it away. You can make creases go away with the heat gun. Don't worry about the fucking crease. You can make them disappear, dude.
I just need to get it to fucking lay down.
Use that little knife thing and open that up because it's hitting something. Just stick it up in there like you're not scraping it, but open it up because it's either the pattern's too wide, which I doubt, but it's just it's needing to. But yeah, the more it goes like that, it's just pulling dirt in. But don't worry about it. You'll worry about getting cleaner later. But yeah, those are some thick seals. I can see how wide those are. They're like 2 inches wide. I don't like them. You know how I used to do it before, Jay Bird? I would cut it right in between that. The seal's 2 inches wide. I'm cutting it 1 inch. You could see the cut line. And I was like, as long as there's not a light gap, I don't do it no more. But I was like, as long as there's not a light gap, it's good. Because I'm like, that's more or less I got to tuck in. So you could see the cut line on the outside. But this one dude told me, he's like, nah, you need to tuck it in more. So
we used to have to do that on those old Ford Tauruses, bro. They were thick ass seals.
I wish if you had that camera on the other side, fucking Luke, it'd be easier to see. But you
move it a little bit to the side,
because we're seeing the outside. Look on the okay, yeah.
What's going on over here?
Oh, it's at the
have
top,
you pinched it yet or not really?
There's a pinch right here.
I don't know if
little one. As long as there's a little one, you could burn that out.
Yeah, I would just squeeze you, or get all that underneath the seal. But you got to hurry the fuck up though, because it's drying.
I know, dude. It's like not
just open it. Yeah, open it. And I would have probably used more water, dude, because the less water you use, that's why it's sticking. I would have sprayed more water. Don't worry about fucking having too much water. In my opinion, you could never have enough water. You could soak it's pinched right there in the middle. It's two. You got to stretch it like left and right, because it's all stuck. So you need a swoop. What I would do is grab it and just move it that way, or start working on that other side. Yeah, come back to that because you got to get it all shifted out. Like Moses parting the Red Sea. Just move them to the left and right because it's too close together, I think. What it looks like. Did he cut the bottom real deep? That could also be the problem. You cut the bottom part way too fucking much.
It's pretty fucking. I didn't cut it that much.
You didn't?
Pretty short.
Yeah, just keep that. Yeah, take that tuck tool and pull it back. Like once you get it in there, pull it and open up that seal. Great. Yeah. Yeah, I hear it now. And then just use the back of your fingernails and just kind of guide that air, get that air out. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, just hold that seal, push it. Yeah, push it.
Come on, motherfucker.
Yeah, because once it's dry and there's not a lot of water behind it, it's gonna be a bitch. But yeah, I see that. See, I would take that seal and it's hitting something right in the middle. I don't know if that's creased or what, but you could always
kind of work it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be stabbing it like that because that could crease. You're just doing that just to open it. Like I wouldn't. My buddy used to. He would like scissor it, like you're trying to cut a box open or something, like a saw. But I wouldn't do that. I just do that whole thing just to open it. But yeah, this is part of it. This frustrating shit where you're like, fuck, I might have to redo it. That's part of it, dude. And once you figure this out, think about that. You'll never have to go through this shit again. It's part of it. It's getting stuck at something. I see the end of it now. Yeah, that's still got plenty of room. It's still got plenty of room. I don't know if it's creased up or what.
It is right in the pinch.
That could be it.
Get it out.
Those seals are real. If it's creased too bad, then it's just. Have you just tried squeegeeing the fucking shit?
Not yet.
I wouldn't use the hard. I would use one of the. I would use. Look, I got one of these with me because these are softer. And it's less like. No, one of these. Look, I just use one of these and try to go easy. You could use a turbo, but one of them and just go with it because this is softer. It's less likely to crease it. And just get to where it has resistance, and then it just moving some of that shit out of the way. Remember, hey, tell them about the relocation of the water, Jay Bird. Maybe that's just where it's problem where it's dry there. Push some of that water over there and get it moisturized. Like move that water up where it's dry. Well, I would have took it the other way, but
yeah, you could do that. Take like that bubble there and kind of put the water to it.
yeah, because it's like that underneath of there it's dry. So kind of think about that water and kind of push that water up in there. Yeah, get it in there a little bit and just kind of move it over. Yeah, because it's hitting something. Either it's crease or it's hitting something. And even if you do got to redo it, you have to figure out what went wrong. Are those seals real tight on there? Is that the issue, Jay Bird? The fucking seals are real tight against the glass?
I don't know.
Yeah, I see where it's creased up there.
Get the tri-edge now.
I would hit. Well, you could, but it's pinched right there. I see it where it's pinched. Just push your hand, yeah, and just go like that. Fuck it. But if it's pinched too much, yeah, I would still finish it out. Because if it's creased too bad, I mean, if it's like a real bad crease, you can get some light creases out with the heat gun. Like it's still gonna be there, it just wouldn't show on the outside. But it's hitting something in that corner. I think it might be creased. Yeah, it's probably creased too fucking bad.
Spray a little bit of water in that corner.
I think next time, or just lift the whole thing back out. Take the whole thing back out. Like take that little tub.
Watch. That corner might go now that you wet it.
Yeah, always start from behind. Yeah, start from behind it.
There you go. Kind of break it free, spraying that water in there. You know what I mean?
Why is it showing connected?
I was suggesting earlier to him maybe like another bottle with extra soap in it for just the bottom half. I don't know.
That fucker's fucked, dude.
That crease right there. Some creases you can make go away with the fucking heat gun.
You don't think you can heat that one out?
Possibly, yeah. It wouldn't look great, but it would go away. The bigger, yeah. That if you got like you need to get some of that slip tape too, because I would put that on the end of a gator blade. And then, like, whenever you push that out, because the gator blade is real sharp. But yeah, something's fucked up there in the bottom. I would just go straight down and say, "Fuck it." There you go. Look, that did something. But yeah, it looks better. Now you just
looks like shit.
Probably
redo it.
Yeah, but I would just go ahead and finish it out. This is part of the practice.
I was kind of telling them if that corner's giving them a problem on the back edge to just cut it dead on, because when you shift your gap, it's going to go that way a little bit. You know what I mean?
You talking about the bottom right corner that was giving him problems?
Yeah, the bigger side of the pillar.
What he could do is he could just try bottom loading it. That way he don't have to worry about that. Has he bottom loaded at all?
I don't know. We have to look up the car and the panel, though.
Right. Well, I mean, if you see that Rick Tallman video, he bottom loaded without. All he used was the tri-edge. He didn't have no gasket wizard. He didn't yank the fucking thing out or nothing. It was on a Hyundai. I've done that on a Mazda CX-50. I didn't use the fucking gasket wizard. Yeah.
Is that pinch like a big old ball right there, like a big old pinch?
Yeah, you see it.
I'm just gonna fucking redo it.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just remember, we all been through this. I still go through this sometimes. Hey, I fucked up and had to. Hey, Jay, remember I was telling you about if you have. I plotted out a windshield. What was that? Yet today, I did a windshield for a 2021 Chrysler Pacifica van.
Yeah.
And the left and right were different, and I still put it in the wrong way. I forgot to flip it, so instead of plotting out on the film side, I put it on the liner side, so the marker was the wrong way. But I caught it though. But I still, and then I flipped it the other way, but the lines were too fucking. So long story short,
the whole piece?
no, I just ended up hand cutting it. because I had too many lines and I accidentally cut the wrong one because I couldn't tell which line. I should have 2 different colored Sharpies, but I did have a silver Sharpie, but it was too fucked up. So I just had the black one. I need another mini one, like another mini Sharpie, like a colored mini one.
So you were trying to get that second chance on it, right?
Yeah, I was able to though. That's the thing. I put it the wrong way on the plotter instead of it should have been liner. What?
It should have
been film facing up. Yeah, tint side up because on the sides were different. It wasn't. If you cut it right down the middle, it wasn't. That's something I got to get in the habit of. Back windows, or if you're plotting out one single window and with the marker, it has to be the opposite because you cannot mirror it in DigiCut. You can't mirror the image. You can't flip it like mirror.
So did you were you able to use the same piece?
Yep. I just laid it on there. I took alcohol and just wiped off the marks after I got done cutting it out and shrinking it. I was going to go on live, but me and that dude was kind of having a deep conversation.
I was doing some test patterns on an old piece of PPF, so I don't have to waste film.
Really? It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Where do you get?
I'll put my. I had some sample PPF.
Yeah.
And on that program, only one pattern out of four door patterns fit right.
Really?
Yeah, I'll save the.
And you already paid for it.
I'll save the liner of the pattern that I made, right? The fits.
Yeah.
And only one pattern out of 4 fit on computer cut, bro.
Oh, you told me about that shit.
Then they told me I need to calibrate my machine, right?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? They told you to calibrate it, bro? Like it. Hey, that's what DigiCut tried to tell me too. That bullshit. Yeah, I need to calibrate it. All right.
I printed a 10x10. It printed dead on, bro.
Yeah, I've never once ever heard of you need to. How does a plotter get out of the calibration? And then Kevin Rogers was really trying to argue with me. God bless his heart. He was really trying to argue with me. He really believed because it was like right at 9 inches and like 15 16th. And he said that could be the reason. I said, get the fuck out of here, dude. No, it's not it. I said, then why is everything
bad patterns?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just that. But some people don't want to fucking Edward. What up, Edward? Edward's checking us out. Edward LaFollette. He said, "Damn." I guess he said, "Damn," where he had to redo it. But yeah, that's part of it, man. Like having to redo shit. That's part of it. Everybody goes through this. You can watch Matt himself redo shit. I've seen him redo shit not all the time.
I've seen him redo. Yeah, three, four times sometimes. 3 times.
Watch how many times he redid the Corvette back window. And what's crazy, and you were on that live, Matt, where he fucked up that Corvette C6 back window, the black one, like 7 times on live. Yeah. And everybody started super chatting him like $50, $100, $20, $80, $100, $10. I said, fuck, this nigga's made like $1,000 in 20 minutes just from super chats. Good for him though. But he made about 3 or 4 times what he was getting paid for the car. But you know, he's worked his ass off. He deserved that.
Did you ever see me on there as Jaybird when we were on there?
I didn't pay attention. Half the time I was trolling. I acted like I was security in the chat, like I would yell at people. And Matt Heffer told me one time, I said, Matt, I'll be your chat security. If anybody asks a stupid ass question, I'm gonna yell at them and be mean to them. And he's like, okay.
What did he say? He said you could be the security with no authority or something?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I couldn't ban nobody. I was like, good. Because I like, if people ask a stupid question like, what's the best tinter? Does it go on the inside or the outside? Or what else will they say? People was getting in his business too. Like, how much is your rent? How much are you? Now, you know, asking how much for the car, that's not that bad. But asking how much his rent, how much his bills were, I thought that was a little private, in my opinion. I said, quit asking him on the person.
I was telling Luke his rent's like $3,400 a month.
I think it's more. I thought it was like $5,000.
It's up there.
But you know, for a big ass shop, it's like I think it's supposed to be what, $1 a square foot. I think it's like, is it? It ain't no 5,000 square foot, is it? No, I'm tripping.
6,000, I think.
Is it?
Or no?
I'm not sure. It's big. It's 4, big. My apartment's 1,000 square foot, but it might. Hey, his might be.
So, do you think Luke should put more soap in his bottle, or what do we got going on?
Yeah.
I just made another bottle.
Put extra soap in it, put extra soap because you can always put the heat gun on it and lock it in place if it's too slippery.
I was telling him that early to double up his soap. Because
I don't know about doubling
some
it, but
guys,
maybe one more
I'm
oh
square.
yeah,
not really cutting any on this side.
little
I
extra.
ain't fucking around anymore.
There you go. Let's check him out. Hey, change the angle, Luke. Look at what we're seeing. All we see is the peel board. We won't see you right there.
There you go.
I wish he could put a fucking GoPro on, but I don't know any way that he could do that. You know what I mean? I could ask
I'm trying to
ChatGPT.
get some meta glasses.
That's
soon.
good there. That's
Nah,
good
but see, look, if you get the meta glasses, the batteries are dead in like fucking 10 minutes.
Really?
Yes. Was it you, Jay
there. I heard
Bird,
you
that
can
we
only
were?
record like 3-minute videos or something.
Yeah, it zaps like half the battery. I was gonna get some too, but yeah, that's only good for like 1 minute clips. Then you got to recharge it. Then another 1 minute clip, and you got to recharge it. Yeah, dude. The batteries don't stay long, and you can't plug a cord up to it, or I would have got them. See, that's what I do with my GoPro. Is you can plug, and I learned this from Matt. You can just plug an external battery into it, right? But with the meta glasses, you're gonna spend $350. But some people, it don't matter. Like you can listen to music, and it lasts maybe like a few hours. And you can do phone calls. That's not using a lot of battery. But if you do any video, bro, it's going to zap that damn battery. But yeah, Luke, I wouldn't. What you could do is I can see the top of that seal from the inside from there, so I wouldn't even shift it down at all.
Really?
Yeah, I can see the top of the seal on the inside. The seal is above the seal on the outside that's on the inside. I can see it right here. So that could have been the problem. I think he was trying to tuck too much in. What do you see it, Jay Bird?
Right?
Yeah, I wouldn't
I'll
shift
keep it dead on.
Huh?
I'll keep it dead on then.
I would. And hey, there's some like on Ford F-150s, I had the bottom of it above the seal because the seal's like fucking 4 inches down past the top of the door panel. I've never had anybody come back, not once, for it peeling from the bottom, not fucking once on anything. I've had people come from it peeling on the top, but not the bottom. And on the Ford F-150s, all you got to do is hit a heat very fucking carefully. Take the heat gun and on the bottom of it, just and then take that tri-edge and go just to get all the film out or the water out. Yeah, just because like Jaybird, you see it right there. You see the top of the seal, the border. So there's going to be no light gap. You can see it right underneath that little unlock button.
Yeah.
You got us on speaker, Jaybird? Because right now I hear myself talking, echoing from your fucking speakers. I don't know why you do that. What an asshole!
I don't know if it's.
I hear myself. Yeah. Anytime I talk, I hear. It's always you, Jaybird. You want me to come over there and cuss you out? I still hear. Wait a minute. No. So what'd you do? What'd you just do?
Just muted myself.
What is your setup right now, Jaybird? Do you have headphones in, or are we on speakerphone, or what? On your end.
It doesn't show speaker.
I mean, do you have here's what I'm saying. I have a wireless mic, and then I have an earpiece in. What is your setup?
Just the phone, that's why.
So no earbuds.
No, I gotta.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Because everything, like when audio comes out of your phone, it's instantly saying it. It's like when you hear it, it's saying that into your phone. That's the issue. See what I mean? It's like if I'm on speakerphone, if I got you on speakerphone and my mom's right next to me talking to me, you're gonna hear exactly what she's saying because it's coming into the phone.
It's going back in.
Yeah. So you guys, because like when you're talking to me, it's going into my brain, it's going into my ear. And when I'm talking, it's going into the mic right here. So there's a separation. So it's not out loud. All you're hearing is my voice, and it's getting put in here. And when you talk, it's going into here. It's not out loud like in the atmosphere, so to speak. YouTube, where you at? We're all tweaked out. Me, Jay Bird, and Luke. He's getting his practice on. No excuses at 4 a.m. He said, fuck the club, fuck Netflix, fuck video games. I'm getting better at tinting. And it's going to pay dividends. Yeah, it's going to pay dividends. He told his girlfriend, I ain't got time for you tonight, baby. I'll see you when I see you, like a man. Hey, did you see that interview of Bob Belichick or Coach, whatever his name, Belichick was getting interviewed by, I think, CBS or something? And he's 74 or 70 something, and his girlfriend is 24.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Coach Belichick, the coach of the ex-coach of the Patriots, Coach Tom Brady. He's in his 70s, and his girlfriend. It's been all over the news. Everybody's talking about it, and apparently she runs. Apparently she runs his ass.
Oh shit.
They was the interviewer, like she was sitting like in the corner of the room, like he was getting interviewed sitting in a chair in front of somebody, and she was like way out of the picture. She wasn't involved or nothing. And the interviewer asked, like, just, so how did y'all meet? Like how like, because his girlfriend's right there and everybody's talking about him on fucking the news, everything. Hollywood News, TMZ, everything. And you know what she said? She said, "We're not answering that question." And everybody got quiet.
The hell?
Yeah. Like she was his fucking mom or something.
That's fucking weird.
She was wearing the pants.
Yeah, and he got quiet. And everybody was like, man, there's no way in hell my girlfriend's answering questions for me when I'm getting interviewed, telling me what I can and cannot answer. They said that she's going to next year, because he's supposed to be coaching for North Carolina, I think, college. They said she'll be down there next to him fucking calling plays out. She'll be calling plays out for the quarterback in the University of North Carolina football team. No. Shut up, Bill. Hey, audible. And he'll just stand there with his head down because he's getting that young, thrown all on him. Got him whipped. I ain't never seen a man, especially that famous and that rich, whipped like that. Having his girl. Yeah. And everybody's laughing at him. They're like, I would never let my chick. No, he's not answering that question. Like, who the fuck are you? You ain't the one getting interviewed, bitch. I'll answer what I want. He just stood there like that, quiet. He went, kind of like, well, she's the boss. Castrated him on live TV. You know what castration is, don't you, Luke?
Of course.
Okay. I can't let nobody castrate me, especially a good-looking young female on live TV in front of everybody and God. But yeah, so what I would do is do that same thing. Ooh, whose car is that? That black one. What is it?
S5.
Audi?
Yeah, it's my stepmom's.
Nice. Damn, what size rims are those? 22s? I don't mean to stop you what you're doing, but those look like some nice big wheels. They look like at least 20s, maybe 22s.
Yeah, they're 20s.
Are they? Okay.
20s.
Them are sharp, dude. You see that, Jay Bird? She's fucking riding clean. Now, did you tint that or was it already tinted, that Audi?
No, but I was actually going to talk to her about trying to just practice on her frameless window since I've never done it before.
After her hearing about you melting your buddy's car, you think she's going to fucking do that?
She didn't hear about that.
She's going to, okay, good. Yeah, she'll be like, well, is your insurance paid up and up to date, Luke? Is your garage keeper's insurance up to date? Is that valid? No, but you do need to practice on frameless windows, though, because it's there's no shifting, there's no nothing. Well, there is some shifting, and that doesn't look like too complex of one, unlike a C7, which has like 5 different angles. See, with those are kind of like the challengers. You got to cut the top first, and then you got to shift it back some. You got to shift it back. Yeah, because you got to shift it forward because there has to be a small, like you can't just go cut at the top, then cut at the top. Some people do that, but it's like certain windows you can, but from my understanding, Jaber, you listening, to cut out that frameless window, you would cut of course the bottom first, and then you would cut that front right seal, and then you would shift it. Let's see. No, you would cut the back, so the bottom and then the back, and then you would shift it back just so it'd be hanging off the back just a little bit. And then you would cut that front right seal, and then you would shift it in place so there'd be a little gap on the side and enough to tuck in, and then you cut the top or something. Yeah, you shift the back and you shift it back, I think, because you got to tuck some in.
What we were trying to figure out is he did the passenger door and it went in like butter. I don't know if we had the pattern cut tight. I don't know if the soap was mixed better. I don't know what we did, but he did that passenger door in one whack real smooth.
Right. And here's another thing. Once you were that bubble, all that's doing is bringing in dirt. Now, you can tape off those seals because I think those are felt, right? They're not rubber on that bins, right?
They're rubber.
Oh, they are? Oh, okay. Well, you know what I do instead of taping them is in the beginning, if I think they're dirty or not super clean, I'll roll the windows down and just spray a cloth and then just wipe it like I'm wiping my asshole and just wipe it.
Oh,
and
shit.
you'll see the dirt. Yeah, instead of taping it, you just wipe instead of spraying it. Look, Jay Bird, you paying attention? You pretend like it's toilet paper and like you're in the army. You know they give you one square and you just put that piece of toilet paper around your pointer finger and stick it up your ass and then
Yeah.
twist it and just twist it and then fold it on itself
All right.
and stick the you know what I'm saying? Stick the toilet paper around your finger, stick it up your ass and get all up in the and then you just keep doing that. They give you one square toilet paper with your MRE.
That's crazy work.
I think it. Yep.
Yeah.
You didn't know that? I think it's one square. And you got to make it work. You got to
I only
stretch
went
it.
to jail once for one night.
There you go. Well, I'm talking about Army, not jail. Jail, you got all kinds of toilet paper. You got sheets. You got your hand. You got clothes, blankets. Yep. Army's a different story. When you're over in Iraq, you can't hold a whole roll of toilet paper on you. Anyways, here we go, Luke. I'm going to ask ChatGPT if there's any way that you could have like a GoPro and we could see. You could Actually, yeah, there is. You would have to, the way you'd have to do it is you would have to have you got a laptop?
Yeah, no, not a portable one.
What about a desktop?
Desktop? Yeah.
I know how you could do it. All you would need is a GoPro and you could stream. Like you wouldn't have to connect to live or nothing. You'd have your GoPro. Yep. Now all you would do is connect your GoPro to it could be a desktop computer and you download this program called VLC. It's like Windows Media Player. It's like a media player. And all you would do is you could connect your GoPro, right, you connect your GoPro to OBS. No, hold up. You would actually connect it to two things. So you would connect it to VLC, right? You would use the app on your phone. So it's real confusing. You turn the GoPro on, you go to connections. You turn on your phone, you click on the GoPro app, and you connect your GoPro to your phone. And then from your phone, you can beam it wirelessly to your computer, and it'll beam, and you can pick up whatever you're broadcasting with VLC. It's like a video LAN communicate something. It's a video player. Like you can play music, movies, shit like that. It's just like a media player. But you can click open network stream, and you type in your computer's IP address, but you have to be connected to the Wi-Fi. Your phone has to be connected to the same Wi-Fi like at your house as your computer. It sounds like a lot, but it's actually pretty fucking simple. You just connect to Wi-Fi on your phone and the laptop and have the GoPro. That's it. So you get and then when it's playing on your fucking computer. Let me think here.
Round fucking like 7. Let's run it.
Hell yeah. What time is it over there? 2? 3?
Shit.
It's 2 at Jaybird's house.
It's 3:07.
Oh, so you're an hour behind.
Should be 3 there.
Jaybird, you're at 2 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah, 2 o'clock.
It's 4 over here, niggas.
Goddamn.
I was gonna drink
Luke's
the energy
3,
drink.
you're 4.
Fuck it. Yeah. So you're in what? I'm in Eastern, so that means Luke's in what, Central, and you're in what?
I think so. Yeah.
What time zone are you in, Jaybird?
Mountain, or I don't know.
Brandon Hall said, "Go to sleep." Brandon Hall's on here.
Yeah.
Really?
What's up,
Brandon Hall, what's cracking?
Good.
Where's Brandon Hall? Is Brandon Hall in North Carolina?
I think he's in Florida.
Florida. Oh shit. Florida man. I'm staying away from Florida. Florida man is running around. No, Florida's all right. That's where Jeremy's over there. Where's Jeremy been at? Why ain't Jeremy been on here lately? What the fuck's he been doing?
I haven't talked to him in a minute.
You found some sexy ladies.
Man, what happened to bros before? Huh? Never mind. Yeah, Brandon Hall says
He was
Florida.
doing that big commercial job at fucking Florida.
He's always doing some commercial. See, if I wasn't so afraid of ladders, I would do that. I passed up a commercial job last week. Yeah, dude. Bro, the shit was like, this was the lady I tinted her Jeep. It was a black Jeep. It was the real good-looking lady. That's all I could say. Hispanic chick. Real fine. But the problem was that she sent me a picture of her house, and it was like 3 stories up in the ceiling. It was like in the ceiling of a 3-story house. I said, fuck that. I told her to go to one of my competitors, and she said, I already called them and had them come out here and measure it. And she said they were too expensive.
Damn.
I'm thinking, so bitch, you didn't ask me first? I'm just kidding. No, she was beautiful though. Probably one of the most
Exactly.
beautiful women I've seen in about a long time.
Now, does the slip matter? Why do you like baby shampoo? Because I don't know if the slippy enough.
Did you ask me that for real, Jay Bird? See, when you ask me shit like that, I don't know if you're fucking with me or being for real.
No, because I'm just trying to figure out the math on this because
3
I
squirts.
never used this tint slip stuff. Is what I'm saying.
You bought tint slip.
Yeah, it's from from Matt Still.
You know what that is, right?
What is
What
it?
is it?
They fucking put baby shampoo in a bottle and sold it for 4 times the amount and put tint slip.
Are you fucking serious?
I don't know, but that's what I heard. It could be bullshit. I don't know that for a fact, but I heard they just
I'd be
put
fucking
fucking
pissed if
baby
that's fucking
shampoo,
true.
baby shampoo in a fucking. I'm not. Don't quote me. That people are gonna say I could. Maybe they squirted a little bit of Dawn in it, but from my understanding, what does it smell like?
Man,
What does it fucking smell like? Baby shampoo? Okay,
I don't
I haven't ever touched it, but I trust me.
I got a small bottle.
What does it smell like? Put that next to baby shampoo and see if you can smell the difference. Brandon Hall just said, well, he said fuck baby shampoo. That's not what Slip X is. That's why I just told you to buy. I heard it's baby shampoo, but I could be wrong. What do you like? Somebody who's laughing?
The reason I said that because I don't see
Brandon
you ever struggle on your windows, JC. You just
Because
slap them in.
I use what they've been using since the fucking 30s. Baby shampoo and water. That's it. I get a gallon, I get a jug this much for you know how much? $1.25. It lasts me a whole month. And you crackers just like spending money, I guess, on I've used tint slime, the green and the orange. Bro, all it does is smell good. I hate when people say, oh, it smells really good. Oh, fucking drink it then. It smells that good, eat it. Who gives a fuck what it smells like? Dude, I don't ever have it tack up on me, bro, because I use what you've been using. Oh, it's got surfactants in it. Why do I have like maybe one comeback out of 100 jobs? I have no comebacks, bro. Read my reviews. Got 200 and almost 40, 230. No comebacks. And if they do, it's usually like a little one. The last time I had to redo something, the dude gave me a $60 tip. And I put that on my life. It was a Mazda CX-50, a red one. And I didn't squeegee enough at the very top corner, like the most pointed of the front window, like the one where Luke's on, like right where his fucking spray bottle's at right there. And the dude gave me, after I redid it, and he gave me $60. I said, what? I said, dude, you don't owe me nothing. I said, fuck, I owe you money. I said, I put a $25 off card in your car for any future job. He said, no, I'll keep it. $60? What does that tell you about your boy JC? I ain't never. And this other lady tried to give me $40 on a redo. I'm like, no, ma'am, y'all have it backwards. I owe you. No, I can't take that. They insist. I told them no 3 times. I'm not going to argue with them. I feel wrong. I'm like, how am I going to accept any money? I know they were trying to be nice, but I'm like, man, you had to come back here because of me. And then I had to do a redo because one of my tri-edges, I guess it fell on the ground and got a nick in it. And I was squeegeeing the side just like you were, but except with the tint on, and it scratched it. And I didn't notice it. Because sometimes those scratches, am I right, Jay Bird? You got to look in the right light. It's hard to see.
Sometimes you don't see it till you're pulling it out.
Exactly. And this was one at night. So in the daytime, not all the time, but about 8 times out of 12, I'll look at it on the outside just to double check, because I don't give a fuck how much good light how many of them hexagon lights you got in your shop. Nothing beats broad daylight. So at nighttime, excuse me, I shit myself. At nighttime, you can't see as well in terms of like if there's like a little finger. Or, damn it, you know what that smells like? You ever just smell your own shit?
Smells like eggs.
Not really.
No, this ain't eggs. I ate a lot of chocolate. I went to the movies earlier with a buddy, and I went and saw that new movie, the Thunderbolt movie, the Marvel movie, it's got the Winter Soldier in it, and who else? It's got the Winter Soldier. It's got that hot chick who just knows how to fight and use guns, and then it's got her Russian dad, and then somebody else. Oh yeah, this fake knockoff generic Captain America. But anyways, let's check Luke out. No, but I snuck in you know what I snuck in there? I snuck in a small Blizzard from Dairy Queen. I snuck in, Yeah, and I had it in my jacket pocket with the lid on. I snuck in 2 boxes of cookie dough bites, and then I snuck in a sub from Penn Station, a small Philly cheesesteak. So I put that right in my pocket. The dude at Penn Station said, "Would you like a bag for that, sir?" I said, "No." I put it in my pocket. He said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah, I'm about to sneak this in the movies." He said, "You're sneaking that whole sub into the movies?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Look," I pulled my pants leg up. There was like a king size pack, 2 of them, king size pack of Reese's cups, fucking Twizzlers, all in my sock. I said, "I sneak shit in all the time." You know what I brought in one time? Milk and cereal. I was eating milk and
Bro,
cereal at the
what the
movies.
fuck?
What'd you do, Luke?
No,
That's
just
crazy.
you. That's funny as hell.
Oh, I thought you broke something on the car. Yeah, you know those little
Dude,
portable,
fucking
those little
flip out.
portables, those little portable set like you would get them at the gas station, like the little things, the cup cereal. I got one of them, then like one little Dole milks or whatever, little milk, like a little, and then I got a plastic spoon. I stuck it right between my waistband, right there. And then I had another jacket, my movie jacket. I would cut a slit right through here, and I just tuck shit in there. And I go in there like that, like I own the joint. And I had popsicles sticking out of my fucking pocket. All right, enough about me sneaking shit in the movies. Let's see what Luke's got happening. Jaybird, where you
So we
at?
gotta get this in place real fast. Are you saying, or
Hell yeah, he better put it. I hope he put some soap in there.
Yeah, dude.
All right, it's now or never. A bunch of water. You cannot use too much. Oh, he's going to have to spray some more shit on that Zep bottle. I can tell it's not wanting to retract back on.
I know it's being gay as fuck.
All you got to do is get you another one from Walmart at $2.98. All right, here we go. Yeah, I would go in. Oh, he goes in that side first. Are you left or right-handed, Luke?
Right-handed.
Okay, I usually go in the right side first. It's interesting
Really?
you went on the left side. Hell yeah, I usually go on any side. I go in the right-hand side first. I'm ambidextrous, but I wasn't born that way. I was born right-handed, but I broke my right hand in the joint playing basketball, fractured my wrist, got a chauffeur's fracture, so I had to use my fucking left hand. Norman David, shut up. He said, "Hope it ain't short on the back bottom." Yeah, because those shift. Do those shift, Jay Bird? Well, be careful. Holy shit, don't crease it. Yeah, so I told him like, because the seal on the inside is up to here. The seal on the outside is up to there. So I told him, don't shift it down. I wouldn't shift it down and have that much to tuck in, like 3 inches of shit to tuck in. I think that's a problem he had before. Because you can see that from the outside of the door, you can see the top of the seal from the inside. So if you're tucking in 3 feet worth of film underneath the seal, you're going to have nothing but problems. Fuck that. And I know some shops, like whenever I was taking the tint off of vehicles from people that I was doing it for free, I was taking the tint off, and I saw so many, even when I took the tint off from cars that people brought me, they'll have the pattern on above the seal, on the roll-ups. It'll be above the seal. But it won't be peeling. It'll just be like bubbled up, but it's not peeling. So that tells me you can cut it above the seal. I've done it before. Jay Bird, have you ever plotted? Well, you just started plotting, but sometimes on plotter patterns, the plotter will cut it to where it's above the seal. Like if you shift it down anymore, you're gonna have a 2-inch light gap at the top, or micro gap. All right, Luke. Now, if I was you, Luke, I wouldn't squeegee down too much. Maybe like 3 inches at the top, because that's what I noticed. Yeah, like right there. That's what I noticed Michael doing. Because I would squeegee all the way till where the film is start curled, like as far as you pulled it. That was like I'd been doing it, but that would almost guarantee like a little crease on the side. But when I saw Michael and John Wagner would just squeegee that top, like the top 3 inches, maybe 4, it would make it way easier to tuck in and less creases.
just don't tuck it in the shower.
Shut up, Jay Bird. So what'd you do today, Jay Bird? Play with your finger? Since you haven't been tinting any cars.
Oh,
need
to
my
get a Chinese
fucking
massage
god, dude!
What'd you do?
It's being gay as fuck, dude. Every fucking time.
What'd you... Help him out, Jay Bird. What's he doing here?
Did the note?
Did it pinch in the
Nose
fucking? Did it pinch?
gay, bro.
Did you not? Did you not squeeze it down hard enough on that right side?
I tried to, but I don't like. It's always the fucking nose.
What squeegee are you using? On the sides. Not the late, but the tri-edge. That could be the fucking problem, dude. Maybe it's not pushing it down enough.
I don't fucking
Jayboard, help him out, dude. He needs to go in the bathroom and rub one out.
crease like a motherfucker.
Man, think about it. You got to understand why it happened. What happened? I wish you would move that camera like right behind, like pretend somebody's right behind you, because we can't really see shit from right where it's at. But from what I hear, it seems like it wasn't locked down before you rolled the window up. Now, do you not hold the film in place when you roll the window up? Do you not put your hand on the glass and make sure it don't move, and then hit the button? That's what I do. I usually put my hand on the fucking glass and then roll the window up. But if it creased in that where I'm thinking that the right side, that narrow gap, not the narrow, but the narrow part of the window, like where it goes down, then you probably should have took that fucking tri-edge and squeegeed that water out more.
It's like it always pinches on the fucking, and there's not even enough to tuck in, I think.
Really? So that would have been. I was gonna say there should, bro, because I saw the top of the fucking seal from the outside.
There's a little bit in there.
There should be.
It's
yeah, I was gonna say. They're fucking. I don't see how not, because you can see the outside of the fucking seal from that, or the inside of the seal from the outside. That's what I would have done. If that would have been on that would have been on me if it wasn't. But I'm like, how? There's no way. And plus, you're pushing it down even more because of that micro edge you have at the top. That much. If you have a 1/4 inch gap at the top, it's going down a 1/4 inch more at the bottom. Because when you cut the top edge, you're cutting it flush. Maybe those seals are just really fucking tight.
No, they're not that. They're not as bad as that fucking jet I was dealing with. All right, lay down.
Good. Now take that fucking camera and put it right behind you, dude. This looking from the outside of the window. I don't know why Jaybird hasn't said nothing, but can't see shit. Can't see what your hands are doing, because there we go. Hell yeah. That way, pretend I'm right. Yeah, right behind you. Yes. All right. Now we're cooking. Look at that, Jaybird. Now we can fucking see what time it is.
Let's go. Here we go. Show them how to do it.
All right. Yeah, that's what we've been needing. Yeah. And after that, you're going to have to get some of that WD-40 and spray on that damn Zep. Is that the only Zep bottle you got? Don't tell me yes. If the answer is yes, don't answer. Man. If you have to, just fucking steal one from Walmart. Just walk in, grab one, and walk out like you already paid for it.
Like, see ya.
Oh, shit. They have a no-touch law, and they actually let you go if it's under $35. That's what an employee told me. They said they're not allowed to touch you. They said because one lady at this one Walmart got shot because it was either a lady or loss prevention. Yeah, because I just sit there and talk to them. I talk to the people. I'm like, y'all, anybody steal anything today? And they'll laugh, and they'll be like, no, not today. I was like, you ever had to chase somebody? I'll just spark up a conversation like, no, but one time this person did, I heard, and then they, got shot. We're actually not allowed to chase them. I said, really? I said, so if I grab a TV and walk out there, you can't touch me. She said, nope. She said, we'll call the police though.
Sounds like.
I said, I said, how long you think it'll, I just fuck with them. I said, so how long you think it'll take the cops to get here? You think they'll be here before I go or no? They know I'm fucking with them. They're like, what is wrong with this guy? All right, let's focus on this. All right, you're doing good.
There's just a nasty ass fucking little pinch mark, I think. I might be able to chisel it out.
Get that chisel and heat it from the outside and then push it from the inside. Yeah, always when you're touching up creases, always heat it from the outside. And then for 3 seconds.
Laid pretty nice.
Well, sometimes, if it's like, you can heat it good. See, that's what I'm saying. I think your problem was you had too much at the bottom. Jay Bird told you it shifted down too damn much.
Nah, I was kind of me. He was. I tried to shift it down like a hair, like nothing
No.
crazy.
I'm just trying to throw Jay Bird under the bus so you feel better.
Shit.
Nah, it's all
It
good.
wasn't me. It was an accident.
Shut up, Jay Bird. It's never your fault, is it? You're one of them people. It's never your fault. If you back into somebody when you're texting and driving, you'll be like, "Well, they should have went. There are 3-4 cars in front of them. Well, that person in front of them should have went faster. The light's red. They should have ran it. I'm in a hurry. It's never your fault, Jay Bird. It's
In
always
my
somebody
way.
else's. See? That's what I'm saying. Why should it be your fault? It shouldn't be. Why take responsibility if we can just blame it on the next guy? That makes us look better. We look cool. If something's our fault, if something is our fault, we're weak men. Sean G. There he is. Sean G in the building. Yo!
What's up, Sean?
What's up?
Yo! Sean G, he said, I'm just getting up, heading to the shop. That's what I look. Sean G's up early in the morning.
Working, Sean.
That's right. We're getting Luke together, man. He's getting some training right now. This is his he's getting a lot better, Sean G. This is only his, 7th retry on this front window? Just kidding. No, but this was Sean G. You know how it is. When you're trying to master something, you got to do the shit over, man. You fuck up, you got to do it again. That's how you get at your level. That's how you get in the 99% range at the fucking window film competition. Hey, tell me how strict them judges were, Sean G. Them motherfuckers weren't letting you get by with nothing. They was like the police. You know what I'm saying? In the streets of Chicago, you ain't allowed to wear a mask. If you got dreads on, you go to jail. He said practice makes us, and that's absolutely right, near perfect. They told me practice makes us near perfect. Yeah, we'll never be perfect, but if that's your goal, if you shooting for the stars, you might not hit the stars. You might not hit motherfucking Orion's belt, but you land on the moon, and that's good enough. That's good advice. Sean G's always got them good advice. You tell him,
Sean G, the tint tweakers.
You tell him he's listening.
Sean, the tint tweakers are in the building.
We ain't been to sleep. We're not going to sleep. There's plenty of time to sleep tomorrow or the next day. We might go sleep next week. You know, we got to. It's kind of like the Kobe mentality. He said, "Might not hit stars, but you hit Mars." He said, "You might hit Mars." That's right. If we're sleeping while everybody else is sleeping, we ain't getting no better. We're not surpassing them in the race. We're not surpassing ourselves. That's the thing. Fuck everybody else. We are not beating ourselves if we are sleeping when we could be getting better. How many, man, them dudes in the army sleep like, 2-3 hours a day? If they can get by with that, why can't we?
And that thing disappeared. That thing disappeared, so we're golden.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you that little chiseler is your magic eraser, the way I look at it.
My best friend, I say.
Yes. Sean G, what city or state you in? You know where he's from, Jay Bird?
I think in North or South Carolina.
All kinds of people in those Carolinas. I thought Brandon Hall was in North Carolina, but I guess not.
Really?
I thought he was, but he's in Florida. There's somebody that's pretty well known that's in North Carolina, I think. I thought you were in North Carolina for a minute.
Me?
Yeah.
That's fine.
But then he said it's Iowa. Iowa, right?
Yeah, Iowa.
How far is Davenport? Is Davenport in Iowa or is Davenport in Illinois?
Yeah, it's like an hour away.
Really? Davenport? Okay.
You been there or something or what?
No, I pretended like I was from there a while back. I did like this catfish type thing, and I lied and I acted like I was from Davenport. So Sean G said he's from Sumter, South Carolina. Okay. Hey, Sean G, is that near Greenville? Is that near Greenville, South Carolina? When I used to catfish. I
gotta ask him. Was that actually Darius Rucker on your Facebook?
Who?
She posted a video, I think, of his friend, or it might have been Darius Rucker, you said.
You talking about Sean?
Yeah. Was that actually him?
Oh, he's listening. I think Sean's still on there. I'll see if he says anything. Hold up. I gotta throw my toenails away.
That shit was funny. So I listen to him all the time.
Damn, so that means Sean G's on the East Coast. So damn, he's up at the same time. I mean, fuck, his time is the same as mine. So this Negro gets up real early, 4:30. He's not fucking around. What are you doing up this early on a Saturday, Sean G? That's what I want to know. Greenville's a couple hours away. Oh, Sean G said no. He just looks like him, is what he said.
Damn. God damn it.
But Sean G, what the hell are you doing up? I know you was at the bar all late last night doing the karaoke with your cowboy hat on and your boots and that belt buckle. First come, first serve Saturday. Oh, is that how you roll? See, I know some people, man, if I was that busy, I'd love to do that. First come, first served. I think there's a shop near me that does that, well, like a couple cities away. But it ain't that busy over here in Waco or in Kentucky. Central Kentucky. Well, I guess it's kind of central.
How's it looking over there, Luke? Pretty good?
I wish I was that fucking busy, but
good.
Where do you 3 a.m.? Damn, Negro.
Yeah.
Well, how do you what do you mean advertise on Facebook, Sean G? He says I advertise at I advertise 6 a.m. Okay, I thought he said I started advertising at 6. I was like, what the fuck? You just post on your Facebook? I'm open now, and motherfuckers are just running there like it's the dope house.
Feels good to be done.
Sean G's got the crack house. He's got motherfuckers lined up ready for that hit of tint. Good for you.
There's a little fucking.
Tell him we only use 90 feet of film on this car.
90 feet of film.
Norman Davis. He said he's got cams outside, so he sees if there's cars there or not. Hell yeah. Yeah, if there's no cars there, I'd take my ass right back to sleep. Or I'd start, helping the wife wake up in a sexual way. I'd get me some morning lovins. That'd be my breakfast. And I know Sean G's a freak. He tells it how it is. He knows how to please a woman. He's very sexual in nature. He said, shit, 90 feet, you putting in work. That's what I'm talking about.
Nah, that was a joke.
Okay.
I wish. Nah. I don't know how much I probably use. A decent amount.
Man, 90 feet just getting started. God knows how many football fields I went through. I've lost count when But yeah, Luke, you know the basics. You got your mushroom tip wet already in my book, but you're still rough around the edges. But that's with everybody. It comes with time. Sean G was there one time before he became him. He didn't know what the fuck to do with a squeegee. He didn't know what the fuck to do with a blade, just like all of us. He probably creased up a bunch of shit, or he could have just been a natural. I don't know. I'd like to sit down and talk with the brother. I like his person. I'd like to see.
He said his dad was a tinner.
Was he? I'd like to see Sean G with a few beers in him. I'd like to see Sean G with about 4 or 5 beers in him and get to talking. I bet he could motherfucking do stand-up comedy. I could look in his eyes and tell he's a jokester, right? He be putting some shit on Facebook. I don't know how the hell Mark Zuckerberg's bots hadn't banned him by now.
It's funny as hell.
I know.
Sean will do 6-7 cars or more a day.
He's got balls bigger than the Earth's circumference. He said, "I'm a fool with beer. That's what I'm saying. I can tell it. I can see it. He said, oh, man. Hey. He said, I embarrassed the hell out of my wife. Bro, that reminds me, people hate going out in public with me, dog, because I'll start talking to people, and like I'll have mid-conversation, like I'll be at the Walmart, and this might be out of pocket, but I'll be at Walmart. The clerk, she's maybe having a good day, maybe not. She asks you how you doing without even making eye contact or smiling. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give her something to fucking think about. So she'll tell me the total. She's like, $4.92. I'm like, oh, man, I don't know if I got that much. And she'll look at me. And if I have, you know how you can keep one in the chamber, like a fart, like you holding in a fart? It's just like in your anus, like a pocket of air. And I'm like, oh shit. And it gets real quiet. I'm like, I don't know if I got that much. She's probably like, oh my God, here we go. And I go, and I look at her. She don't say nothing, but she knows what I did. I'll fart right there. And I won't say, excuse me. I act like it didn't happen. I'm like, oh yeah, I got my other debit card here. Pay for it. And she's like, did he just fucking fart? This one lady at the gas station, I was talking to her, and I just mid-conversation, random, I just farted. And I looked around like something was on the ground. She said, what the fuck was that? I said, I don't know. I think it's a fucking frog. I played stupid as a sumbitch. All right, let's see what you got, Luke. You done?
Yeah, about fucking time.
We did it, boys. End of the race.
Sean G said, I saw the umbrella covers yesterday and yelled out free condoms.
All right, let's see the whip.
Oh, shit. Yeah, turn that light off. Damn, Sean G packing over there.
Light off. It's showing too much.
Yeah, damn, Jay Bird, why you gotta yell at him, dude? Take it easy, man. He's stressed out. You can hear him in the way he's breathing heavy. He's stressed out.
Look at the mess I fucking created.
He's happy now. Yeah, look at it. That's clean. That's clean right there. How was the back window?
First one ever. Took me like 2 tries.
It's all right.
Congratulations. Good job.
Congratulations. Did you use the Glacade?
Up top.
All right, cool. Nice.
I didn't need it though, to be honest.
Really? Cool. It's nice to have on hand.
Because you made like a relief cut.
Yeah. Hey, didn't somebody say that you can cut on the line, Jay Bird? Isn't that right? You can cut on one of the defroster, like you can cut on the outside and line it up.
Cut on the first line and scoot it up or something like that.
Yes, I've heard that before. Instead of trying to jam your hand in there and go like that with the spoiler in the way. Or you remember what I did that one time on the Tahoe? I just took that liner, if you got an extra liner, and just spray and then mark on the inside with the Sharpie, and there's your pattern.
We tried that, but it didn't work.
How not?
I don't know. It's kind of rough. No, look.
Was it?
What was?
Yeah.
When you just put a liner in there and mark it with a Sharpie? How the fuck did it not work? You got to do it. You got to do it with the film. I'm talking about the inside of the film, or you fucking like you're installing it. You had the hatch open and you spray it like you're installing, but it's just a liner. Then you squeeze it and you mark it, but the film has to be facing you. Or no, wait, is that right? Yeah, film facing you. Isn't that right, Jay Bird? Because you're doing it like you're installing.
We were trying to do it with just a clear liner.
That's what I'm saying.
Like a scrap.
Oh, I'm talking about when you cut it out. You'd have the film facing you, right?
Luke's gonna celebrate the Crown Royal.
Hell yeah! Take one from me. My liver won't let me. You know what? The first time I quit the booze, I fucking missed it. Now I'm terrified of it.
Bro, you did it.
Yeah, nice celebration. That'll help you go to sleep. That's Grandpa's fucking sleeping medicine. Good job, Luke. You just gained even more respect for me, dog.
Appreciate it, bro.
And how does it feel to be a champion of the world?
And
what's the next car?
Hell yeah. And no, when you have those moments when you're like, fuck, I might have to redo it. We all been there, bro. That's not gonna make you feel any better, but it might a little bit. A redo is just that's one more push up. That's one more rep.
Exactly.
That's it. If you don't look at it like that, you're gonna stay in a bad mindset when you go. And it's easy for us to say, right? But hey, we've been there. Ain't that right, Jay Bird? Having to read, you think and it's always the last fucking window when something goes wrong. Hey, Kenneth Norman said that he didn't have a big enough liner. I guess he was watching when y'all tried to do that, Jay Bird, with the liner. That's what he said.
I did, but then I kept cutting it to shit. So,
oh, okay.
I don't know. I was just like I don't know. I was just confused more than anything.
It's okay. But basically, right. But you understand the premise, right? It's like basically you're making your own plotter pattern. And because instead of having the film in, because the liner's a lot thinner. It's not thick like the film. So you just throw the liner there and you mark it out. It's kind of like doing the Sharpie method, but without a fucking plotter. And then you put the film on the peel board, but the fucking film facing you, liner away, and then put that clear part over it and then cut it out. And there's your pattern. You plotted it out. But anyways, going forward, that could be an option where that thing's in the way. But anyway, and then the second thing is cut on the top defroster line and shift it up. Or the what is it? Glacade.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's actually good.
Yeah, I don't know why. Did Jaybird
Let
not
me
tell you
see. Let
that?
me see how that lines up.
Did Jaybird not tell? Get
I
like a
forgot about that.
Jaybird. You piece of fucking shit. You're
Dude,
making
that
this.
would have lined up perfect. I could. Yeah. What the hell? That would have been nice to know. It's all right.
Jaybird wanted
Next
you to
time.
figure it out on your own. He's trying to see if he can't
Matt
give you all
helped
the
me.
answers. He can't give you all the answers. You got to figure something out. If we spoon feed you, you're going to have a fucking silver fucking taste in your mouth all the time.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
No, I'm just fucking with you, Luke. You know when you got a
No,
couple
you're right
people.
though. I mean, you're right.
Some things you will figure out, but hey, I want to fast. If you didn't, if you just watched YouTube like I did, or if you pay somebody a fucking $100 a day, regardless, it's going to take you longer, even with YouTube. But you're going to learn what you typically would in like 4 months and 1 month. That's how to look at it. It's going to fast forward it. You're basically in tent school right now.
Yeah.
You're basically in virtual tent training. Like this is exactly what my tent training consists of. But you're mine and Jaybird's first pupil. Whoever wants to hop in here, because I think we all, and I'll speak for all of us, we all respect your work ethic. The fact that your ass could be asleep right now playing fucking games, I see the work ethic and I respect that because it's so easy to say, I'll do it later or I'll do it tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with people doing that. But I look at people kind of like when you see someone, whenever someone says, yeah, I was in the military for like 5 years. I tell you about that's all I need to know for them to have my respect. Whether they were a chef, whether they were a fucking medic, whether they were on the front lines, you know what I'm saying? Just the fact you was in the military, you volunteered, you automatically got my fucking respect more than just a regular citizen, just for the simple knowledge that you. So the fact that you stayed up, and I know that you built like that, my respect, and I
Appreciate it,
appreciate
bro.
that.
Means a lot.
Hell yeah. But yeah, Jaybird, you got any last words? Or usually y'all staying up? What y'all doing? I'm sure he's
No,
probably ready to
just
go to sleep.
good job and good sticking it out, and that's what it takes. On to the next. On
I'm
to the
gonna get you.
next.
What do you got? Anything for today, Jaybird? Tomorrow or whatever the fuck?
No, not till next week.
What about you, Luke?
Uh, some girl wanted to get her car done, but I don't know
Got you.
because I got I'm going to UFC tomorrow in Des Moines.
Really? Who's
Yeah,
fighting?
I know Bo Nickel. He's pretty popular.
Okay. Is it what is? Who else is? Do you know who else is gonna be there?
Nothing crazy. Let me see.
Interesting. It's gonna be in Des
I'm gonna read
Moines.
off the card. Yeah,
How far is that from you?
2 hours.
That's not too bad. Who are you going with?
My dad, stepbrother, brother, and stepmom.
Nice. That'd be cool, dude. I've never been to no fight like that. You been one to before?
Nah, it's my first one, but I watch
Hell
my
yeah.
buddies a lot.
Hell yeah, dude. My favorite dude is what's his name? Fist of Steel. Well, heavyweight. I think he's
Francis
under.
Ngannou?
Nah, it's the Samoan dude or Croatoan. What is it? Fucking Pierre. What? Hold up. He don't speak English very good. He's tall. Of course, they're all tall. He's like 6'4". Not what is his name? He's like everybody wants him to fight John Bones Jones.
Oh, Tom Aspinall.
No, not the white dude. This dude's like I know that dude, but the other guy. You know what I'm talking about? Piore or something? No. Fuck. It's like the top three is this guy, John Jones, and then Tom Aspinall. It's the other guy who's like the fucking. Hold up, I don't think he's lost. He might have lost one. Top, who is?
Excuse me.
You'll be like, oh, here you go. You ready? The UFC. Who is the UFC fighter that's named Hands of Stone? Here it goes. It's about to tell me. Fuck, not this dude. Man,
Tell him that secret
that's
trick that
bugging
we
me.
did not to burn the door panel.
I'll show you real quick. It's pretty dope. You can either kind of tuck it in the towel,
And wet it.
wet it, or you can hold your hands while you're heating. Here,
It's a
I'm
good
gonna show you.
idea.
like this. So say my phone's a heat gun, you're just
Alex
you just
Pereira.
follow it.
All right. Sorry, it's
Oh,
Alex Pereira. That's him. Yeah, Alex Pereira. That fucking dude.
He got
Did he get beat recently?
like last year by what's his name, Izzy.
Oh, the dude he already beat like 2 or 3 times, the black dude.
Yeah.
Man, that made that dude's life because he couldn't beat that dude for nothing. He finally did. I think John Jones is number one, even though he got in trouble for the cocaine or whatever. But I ain't worried about that. And then I'd like to see him and Alex fight, or Alex and Aspinall.
That'd be a good fight.
Yeah.
I don't know. John Jones is getting old though. I don't even know if he's gonna fight.
He is, but he just whooped somebody's ass right in front of Trump. Remember that?
Really?
Yeah, dude. He just fought like a few months ago, dude. Dude, yeah, like easy.
Like in UFC or like a street fight.
Bro, what do you mean? John Jones, hold up. Last fight. He right before the election. Like, and it was in like October or something. Hold up. Look, this was November 16th. Yeah, UFC 309. He defended his heavyweight against former two-time Stipe Miocic.
I watched that.
Yeah, round 3. Spinning back kick to the ribs and dropped him. Yeah, that was only like 6 months ago.
Did you hear his motto? He said, "I usually party before every fight. So if I lose, I say I'm hungover. But if I win, I'll just say I'm hungover as well."
Man, you know what kind of partying he does, right?
Yeah.
We all know it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's cool that he's the first open hidden gay champion. Good for him. I bet the LGBTQ people are proud as a motherfucker. Jay Bird, where you at? Did he leave? That fag.
I'm in here.
Oh, are you? Damn, I was about to start talking real bad about you. Hey, did you know you're
dozing off?
Jay Bird? Hold up.
Yo.
Somebody said something. Team Quest Gym. Oh, he said, Hendo lives in my town. No shit. Team Quest Gym used to be next door to my shop. No shit, Norman David. Wow. What are the odds of that? That's fucking crazy. Damn. Best in MMA today. Hell yeah.
Is she coming for that car in the morning?
Yeah. I don't know what time.
What kind of car is it?
Mercedes GLA 250.
How much you charged her?
I was gonna do the whole windshield. Thank God I didn't. But there was cracks in it. I just charged her $250.
It's not bad. It's a good deal.
Yeah,
tell him how you got out of the windshield.
There was cracks in it, so I was like, "Hey,
good,
dude." The Mercedes scared the shit out of me.
Why?
All that technology, and shit.
Only thing you should be afraid of when it comes, tell them the truth, Hendo. Only thing you should be fucking scared of is a Dodge Ram. It's got a BCM. Yeah, it's got the BCM is underneath the dash on the driver's side. You got to get up under there. Did you not know this?
I've heard just horror stories about it.
All you gotta do is cover it up with a shop towel. All you gotta do is cover it up with a yellow shop towel. And I've went back and grabbed it and felt no water. I use a shit ton of water. If anybody should have had an issue, should have been me. I had one issue where the person's windshield wipers kept going off for like 5 minutes, but that was it. I spray a fuck ton of water. I put a dash towel. I put no soak rope. I go raw dog it. No soak rope.
Do you tuck the dash towel?
No, hell no. No, because then for me, it's like when I'm unrolling it, it's hitting up against. I had the dash tail on like the side pillars, not all the way back. No, hell no. I'm gonna start. You can.
He made a video about tucking a dash. I asked him to make a video about it, tucking a dash towel.
Yeah, Sean G's good at.
Pretty good. It was a good video.
Yeah, Sean G's good. Sean G is good. I'd watch him. Matt's got some good videos too, and like real good high quality videos. I don't know if you saw that video I sent you of Kevin Rogers about how he was shrinking and how he was explaining splitting the fingers. I don't know if you've seen that video, but it's like a 4K, 8K video of him shrinking the fingers, and it's like clear, and it's a perfect view, like right there. I think my problem with my videos is where I go live. I don't record it and then upload it. I like going live because it's like a freestyle, but the quality is shit when I go live on my phone.
Really?
I don't know why. Yeah, the quality is just bad. I think because it's like live, it's like instant live. It's a little choppy. But if I just record something, then upload it, it's fucking good. And with my GoPro, like I've actually just like when you stream on your GoPro, you can save a copy of it to the little stick in it. And when I look at it on my computer, dude, it looks realer than real life. It's like 4K or something. I'm like, what? Why don't it look like? But it's where I go live, so I got to just stop going live, which is hard because I like going live. I like just one shot, one go, one take, no editing, just boom. But it's my quality suffers because it's like buffering and transmitting and receiving. And plus I like doing videos that are like 2 hours long. But some people ain't got that kind of time. So yeah. Now, how good are you at windshields? Do you reverse roll them? Do you Frankenstein them like a psychopath or what?
Honestly, I was low-key about to Frankenstein it because I saw Sean do it. I'm like, you know what? I might try it out.
Man,
I don't know what it is with reverse roll. I can't like fucking pull it off right. The only good reverse roll I've done was on a truck back window. That was pretty flawless. Yeah. But I also need more practice, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because
I need to order some. I just need to order some like 40 by 100 rock rolls and just practice reverse rolls and all that shit.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And what you could do, yeah, it's like Matt's videos. I think Matt hops in the passenger side. I don't. I like hopping in the driver's side and then going because he's reaching all the way over there and unrolling it. But I do better just starting on the side that I'm on and roll. Then when I get to the halfway mark, I go about 3/4 of the way, and that's when I peel that liner off. When you peel the liner, it unrolls it for you and puts it right in place where it needs to be. It just like that, like when you peel the liner off. But yeah, Matt's got it's just but you might in the passenger side might be better for you. But I like I got long arms, so it's like I can reach right there. And in the fucking driver's seat, and I can touch the bottom of the passenger window. How tall are you, Luke?
I got that tint slip in my eyes.
Really?
That's all in my fingers. I tried scratching my eye, and it's fucking burning.
Damn, nothing's gonna help. Nothing but time.
Jay Bird went to bed.
He said, Norman David said, Mike Sanchez used to give rolls of 10 away for free. Damn, just pay shipping, practice shit. Wow. Yeah, Mike Sanchez is a good fucking dude.
I watched one of his videos on
dude, he's neat.
VW Jetta.
Oh, did you?
Chips, and he didn't even fucking pull down. So when I redo that window, I'm gonna do what we did and not even pull down, just have like a little bit to tuck.
Yeah, and remember, you can put it above, as long as there's not a light gap. You can go above the seal if it's super, super tight, like on that Jetta. I'm not tucking in 2 inches of film. Fuck that. But it's like as long as it's now, people say you got to tuck it. No, you don't, because a lot of people on those Ford F-150s, they're not doing the seal. Here's the door panel. The seal doesn't start for like 2 inches under that fucking thing. So like here's the door panel. The seal's like right here, the top of the door panel. Seals right there. Nobody's tucking it in. You go over it. But to each his, I feel like as long as you take that heat gun and a couple times at the bottom and then squeeze it, don't roll the windows down. You're good. And it's going to rub up against it, but if it's stuck on there, dude, I don't think I've never had one peeled. I've went above the seal a handful of times, but anyways, yeah. We'll get off here and let you go, dude. And
right, bro.
And I'll holler at you when I see you, man. Next time,
man.
bro.
Appreciate it.
See you, bro.
See you later.
Good looking. All right.